a local author and mom who turned a pivotal moment with her son into a children's book, inspiring all of us to pay it forward. Welcome back to Great Day Washington. Now, how often as parents have we felt pressure to get our kids the latest gadgets and clothes?
Our next guest is a local mom who experienced that with her son and was inspired to write about it. Her new children's book is called The Backpack. It reminds us all that it's not what's on the outside that counts. Please welcome author Lindsay Barry.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations. This is your second book, but what inspired, really, what's the story behind The Backpack?
So for The Backpack, it's a story about kindness. My son was going into kindergarten, and I was told by one of my friends that he needed to have the latest backpack from a brand name store, which I thought was a little odd, but we went to the mall and I had him pick it out. We made a day of it. But then I wondered about what message that was sending him, to go get the brand name backpack, and then what about other kids who might not have the funds or the resources to get a brand name backpack. So I was kind of worried about the message that would be sending. So I decided to sit down and kind of write about it as a way to communicate this message of it doesn't matter what's on the outside to my son and to other children.
Now, how do you counter that culture of needing the latest and greatest in a kid's book? And for kids who may not understand the pressure, they're just feeling it.
Right.
How do you get that message through?
So for me as a mother, I use a lot of books to talk about abstract concepts to my children. Like Lindsay Barry is a great one. Sometimes I'm not exactly sure. I don't emulate kindness and cool-headedness all the time. So I use books to do that. So I thought I would write The Backpack as a way to maybe start the conversation with children and my kids in general, to talk about kindness and what that looks like. In the story, the girl shows kindness, and so it's just kind of emulating that behavior from the book.
And really just showing one act can really change somebody's day. Just asking somebody to sit with you at lunch, or just a compliment, just those little things that kids don't think really makes a big of a difference, but even we know as adults, that makes a big difference.
And the
for
ripple
us.
effect from that too.
Right.
Someone holds a door open for you, you maybe do that for someone else, or let them cut in front of you in traffic, and it just keeps going and going.
I do that a lot too.
Right?
It's like, okay, maybe this person is really in a rush and I'm not in a rush. I'll let them
just
go.
let them go, give a little wave.
Sometimes I'm in a rush.
I'm in a rush, exactly, and it's a give and take.
Going back to the backpack, so what happens to the backpack in the book that teaches kindness?
So the girl goes with her dad to get a new backpack. She finds one, she's super excited, it's brand new, she can't wait to show her friends. And then there's a new boy in school who doesn't have a new backpack. It's ratty, it's old, and she finds out that he's a pretty interesting person and she wants to learn more about him. So she decides that she's going to think about what her dad told her. What matters is what's on the inside. It doesn't matter what his backpack looks like or hers, or what we look like on the outside. What matters is what's on the inside in our heart.
I love this story, not just the backpack, but of you. You're a mom with 2 kids, you're working, and I know you brought something with you. This is the first draft of your first book.
Right.
Like, moms, we think we don't have time to do all of this, and you were able to find time.
So this is from Journey to Constellation Station. I wrote this while my kids, who were 4 years old and 2 years old at the time, were napping throughout the week.
Gotta find time somewhere.
I would run out to the sun porch. I took their craft paper and I would write it out. And I joke, I show this to different kids that I read for in the library system. But my cat ate a piece of my rough draft. So the kids find that really funny, but it's real life. I mean,
well, Lindsay, you're full of lessons. All books don't start out that shiny.
Exactly. Sometimes they start out with cat bites out of it. Yeah.
And a pen.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Lindsay's book, The Backpack, is available on Amazon. 25 cents from every purchase goes to the nonprofit Blessings in a Backpack. Congratulations.
Thank you so much
on everything. We'll be back with more after this.